Howdy folks, hey, I'm starting without y'all. I've been in the shop all day, guys, filling an order for a bait shop, Bobcats. Bait shop over in Clarksville, and y'all in the area, you need to stop check it out. He's got a lot of bass fishing and crappie baits. He's got a huge section of crappie baits. He's got a lot of crappie rods. Somebody keeps asking me, Dennis, where'd you get that classic, Wally Marshall Classic? I got that at Bobcats. He's got like 3 different styles in the Wally Marshall. He's got Denelli's, he's got Shimano, St. Croix, crappie ultralight rods. He's got a bunch of brands, and he's got 10 to I think up to 16-foot long rods. Okay, he's got B&M. So if you're in the area, Route 15, Clarksville's on Kerr Lake. We call it Bugs Island. Yeah, there's an island below the lake. It's not even on the lake. And that island's name was Bugs. And when they flooded the lakes, a lot of people just give it that nickname, Bugs Island. So there you go. Y'all can check it out. Now, Virginia Shad, you just heard the microwave cut off. I'm working on that right now, getting it started. This is going to be the pearl belly. Yeah, I'm just trying to push a little time, guys. I still got I don't know, I think I still got 30 or 40 bags of baits to make yet this evening. So, and I want to get this pour to catch done. So this is Friday evening, yes. And I got to have it ready for Sunday. So that means I need to sit down tonight and edit all this, right? So here you go. This is going to be the pearl belly right here. All right. As soon as the Virginia Shad color finishes cooking, we'll get it going. We're going to get the pearl belly made. I got my dual injector out there laying on the blacktop in the sun because I got the air conditioner going today because it's hot. And I grabbed that dual injector and went, man, that thing's cold. So I took it and laid it on the blacktop. I had to warm it up on it. Alright guys, I'll be back with you as soon as I get all this cooked, okay? Alright guys, we're going to make the pearl belly. The Virginia Shad color. Okay, we got 2 pinches of powder. I've been making Virginia Shad today. Virginia Shad and Flash. That's what I've been making. So sometimes, I'm going to put a drop of white in. We want a light pearl belly. That's about right. If you don't put a drop of white in it, it takes a lot of pearl powder, and you're not gaining anything. You want a little white look to it in the live bait color. We just don't want it to be knock you down white. You know, like it is on the like it is on some baits. Some baits I use more white. The Siobhan, I'm going to add some more glitter. I start and look at it, guys. That's why you see us doing this. You watch the bait makers. I don't know why y'all watch all the bait makers. I see your names, see we leave comments. The reason we look at our knife or spoon, a knife works better than anything, I found out, is you can look at that as you pick it up and look at the plastic on it. You can see how much glitter's in it as it's running down and sliding off the fork. Did I say fork? I did say fork. The knife. As you're doing that, you can tell how much glitter's in it. Alright? And you can get an idea of the color of it, okay? Yeah, I'm not going to say fork again. Guys, I've been doing that lately. I did that the other day. My wife laughed at me like what we was doing. I was cooking or something in the kitchen and I said something like that and said the wrong thing. She's looking at me and I said, I know it. I heard myself. I got after myself. I got the Virginia Shad in the other microwave. Let me see what temperature this is. It was at 365 like that when I started. You got to break. Okay, it's at 330. I usually shoot around 330, 335, dual colors. So here's the job next. Okay, got this out of the other microwave. I'm gonna cook it to it one time. Here's the job next, guys. Is getting both of them the same temperature. Okay, they can be within a couple of degrees. Sometimes I get lucky, and I can put them in the microwave and pull them out, and they're the same. Right now, there's 15 degrees difference in them. This is 315, that one's 330. I want both of them about 335, and usually what happens when I put both of them in the same microwave, one of them's going to be hotter. So when I pull them out, I'll have to stir one of them down and I'll keep playing with them till I get in the area I want. Sometimes I gotta put one back in the microwave and play with it. Dual colors is time consuming, all right? And that's why on my site, some of you are like, well, Dennis, you charge more for them. Yes, I just told you why. It's more time consuming. Plus, y'all see this thing of waste right here? That's from the live bait color in the Chaos run bait. Yep. All that is from about 16, 17 packs. That's a 4-cup container. That Chaos swim bait, that's why it's higher. I'm losing a lot of plastic. Now, we'll try to save some of it. Some colors I can. Some colors I can't in the remelts. And some of you are buying the remelts. They're what, $2.75? So hey, buy a couple packs of remelt and get your money back, right? All right, guys. I got both of them down to 335. The dual injector warmed up pretty good on the pavement. I just stepped it and got it. I always shoot the tops on the right side. I don't know, some of y'all, I know some of y'all guys make baits. One time I put one of these in wrong, and so it was shot wrong. But as long as I put them in, it says top. This is after bait mode. It says top on the right. That helps me so much. The ones that are not like that, I've marked them myself. They had to put a little bit in, pulling down on me. All right, guys, we'll let that cool. That's 96 of them right there. I shot it one time. I'm going to shoot this thing. The reason I made so much plastic, I'm down to one bag. No, I'm sorry. Somebody bought the last 2 bags yesterday. I'm out of live bait, so I'm going to shoot live bait at least like 4 rounds. And one of y'all is going to get some of them, right? And the rest of them will go into my inventory. I don't know how many bags I got in the inventory. I need to look sometime. I average about 2,500 bags in inventory. Bam. All right. That's how it puts together. Some of y'all ask me, Dennis, how do you get 2 colors at one time? Right there's how it does it. Puts them together right there, doesn't it? You know, could y'all see that? I'm looking back at the camera, guys. All right. And I'm trying not to get too close, Dave. All right. Bam. Look at there. What do you think of that? See why I call it live bait? That looks like a live minnow. Now see that belly? It's a light pearl, isn't it? It's got a little bit of white tint to it. Got a lot of flakes. See the silver flakes shining in it? Yeah. If you look at a minnow, not white, is it? You can see through them. Some minnows, if you catch them in your net, my son and I catch minnows from the dock down here with a faux net. And I don't know what you'd call them, but it's minnows. They're just lake minnows, river minnows. All right? They're kind of silverish looking with a little dark back. But anyway, and they're about this size too, about 2 inches. And you can see through them. If you hold them up like that, you can see their intestines in them and stuff, can't you? All right? That's what I'm trying to copy. See the black up in here and the silver, and that look real? And this, the top is Virginia shad. It's got chartreuse, blue, silver, and black in it. Looks like a minnow. Hey guys, y'all know the routine, 1 through 400. I start at 10. You know why? I start at 1, it'll give us number 1. So that way it gives us a little bit of room where to win. You can't go over the numbers, the only rule I have. Okay, I do a random number draw on Wednesday night. I hit a button. It gives us a random number. Whoever's the closest without going over wins. I film that. I load that on Thursdays. Thursday mornings, you can go look and see if you won. If you leave a number, come back Thursday sometime and see if you won, okay? There's been 2 or 3 people that have never been back. Actually, I've never seen them again. A couple of you I've never seen again. A couple of you I have. A couple of you still commenting. You're still leaving comments, leaving them this week. But you never came back and said, here's my address, I won. And it's been 6 or 8 weeks. So, evidently you didn't want the baits. And that's fine too. That's your choice. So, you need to check on Thursday. I will comment to you Wednesday night and say, hey, you won. And usually on the Friday video, I will comment to you again and say, hey, you won. See, there's 2 times, and sometimes on the next Sunday video, I come back and say, hey, you won last week. I've done that for people. I've mentioned their names. Y'all know they watch the video. On Thursdays, y'all have heard me do it. On the next week, hey, the guy that won last week, you haven't contacted me. Y'all have heard me do it. So that's all I can do, guys. I can't twist your arm. Wednesdays, Fridays are fun videos. Appreciate everybody, guys. Y'all make great comments. You love debates. Y'all having good luck with the new chaos. Here it is. This is it in Virginia's in live bait. That color's coming. Okay. I've been making them. I got stock in those. I got one more color to make stock on. I'm gonna put 4 new colors on. Okay. And I've been sending freebies out to people that haven't ordered. When you order something, I've been sticking you a couple on the pack. Okay. Y'all check them out. Try them. Put them on and throw them around a little bit. You're gonna be surprised. Hope y'all enjoy the catching after this. See y'all next time. We'll see you Wednesday night. All right, guys. Bam. I'm at my 3rd dock before I ever caught a fish, and there was fish at the other 2 docks. You know, I say this a lot, and I don't mean to be mean, but I have people tell me all the time, "You got a live scope, you're cheating." You can't make them bite, guys. We've had rain now for 5 days in a row. 5 days. First 2 days, it's spit once in a while. Last 3 days, it's rained hard. Lake's up about 6 inches. I was up on Kerr Lake yesterday. It's a lake above us. Now hold the water back up there. It's up in the trees up there. It's up at the base of the trees. We're up about 6 inches. But I think during that time, they feed a lot because it's dark. You know what I'm saying? Rain's beating the water. I think they get out and roam around and feed a lot during that rain. They don't have to deal with the sun, hide from the sun. So, there you go. I'm throwing the live bait color this morning. The water's got a little color back to it, but I can see my trolling motor no problem at all. I want to say we're about at least 2 foot visibility. Bam. Oh, that's a nice one. Yeah, I captured another one, guys. This school here is a little bit more aggressive now. I'll tell you what, they're not eating me up. That was probably 4 casts later. I did lose one in between that. Got him started and lost him. I put that in there once in a while. Somebody said the other day, they said, you put losing a fish in there. People don't do that. Well, yeah, I lose some. I don't get them all in. I'll stick that in there once in a while. Don't you flop. That's a nice fish. Now, this color, this live bait color, this batch, I shot this the other day playing and getting started for the chaos. All right, let's let a secret out. The belly's a little light on this one, but that's okay. It's Virginia Shad back, okay, and it's a light pearl belly, and it's pretty light. You can see through it. The last batch I made put a little bit more pearl powder in it. But guys, I've said this before, and if you go on my website, it'll say at the top of the website, colors may vary. Me making baits, guys, when I make baits, it's no difference in cooking. Sometimes you sit down and eat something you made and you go like, ain't enough salt in it, and you go back and add a little salt, right? On what's on your plate. Sometimes you go like, you're doing the cooking, and the wife says, you put too much salt in that, it's too salty. It's easy to do that, and y'all see how I make baits in the video. I'm using a little tiny spoon called a smidgen, a pinch. Yeah, that's small as I can get in measurements. And it doesn't take much to change it sometimes, especially blacks, blues. I've got to put black in the Virginia Shad color. 1 drop can make a huge difference, okay? Sometimes to me, now, people say, oh, every drop's the same. I've had different people tell me, oh, Dennis, when you drip something out of a cup, every drop's the same. Well, it might be once you start dropping it, but sometimes that first drop to me looks like it goes, looks like it elongates, if that makes sense. So, but yeah, it doesn't take much. But I get them as close as I can. I shoot the first round. I look at the first round. I go like, everything looks fine. Maybe the belly needs to be a little darker, and I change it. So this was the first round right here, and I just stuck them in my bag. I don't throw them away. I just stick them in my bag, and I fish with them. So then after I made this batch, the next round, the belly was a little darker. Wow. I let my boat get too close. The current started sucking me toward the dock, and I didn't realize it till a boat come by, and I was watching the boat, and I went, shoot, I'm getting sucked toward the dock, and I ain't paying attention. Dennis, wake up. And I went to hit my trolling motor. It was running back from the dock a little bit, quietly as I could. And that's when the fish hit me. So I had to He's about 10. They're all running about the same size. Bam. All right, guys, I'm gonna give y'all a tip on this last fish. They quit on me under the dock, but there's some on the cross brace. And I told you this dock slopes cross brace. I've fished this dock many times. There's cross braces this way on the front, across all the bow slips and all. Well, I can see them on that cross slip. See them right here? You see the crosses? That's what them fish are doing. So I just pitch it over and let it free fall down in front of that slip. Bam. One rolled out and grabbed it. He said, I gotta have it. There's a minnow running for the bottom. He's going to the bottom and I'm gonna get him. Yep. All right, guys. There's a tip for you. Bam. All right, guys, I moved to another dock. I caught a couple more there. They were getting hard to catch. I caught a couple pretty small ones. I said, nah, I want something a little bit bigger than that for to end my video with, so I moved. Oh yeah, and I caught a nice one too. Try to end on a decent fish. It don't always happen, does it? That's a nice fish, guys. He's about 11 and a half. All right, and then I got hung up, broke off. Yep, and I thought, well, I'm gonna leave now. When you're fishing around docks, guys, you're gonna lose some jig heads. I'm gonna tell you that. And you're gonna lose some jig heads. You're gonna get hung up. It's just part of it. You're not gonna get them all in either, are you? There you go. Now, this is the other live bait color. I told you it had a little bit more pearl to it. So it ain't a whole lot of difference. Just a little bit. All right, guys, we're gonna end it right there. Y'all know the routine, 1 through 400. I start at 10. You knew the reasons why? Because I don't want it to give us 1. And on Wednesday night, I make a random number draw. I hit the button and it gives me a number. Who knows? It's random. And we'll see who's the closest without going over. If you go over the number, you can't win. Been doing that since the start. Stops all arguments, okay? Nobody can say, well, I was closer. Because I've had people comment, Joe Smith was closer. I said, yeah, but he was over the number. Well, he was closer. No, that ain't the way it works. That stops from somebody being on each side of the number and we having the argument over it, right? If you leave a number on Wednesday, come back on Thursday morning. I load the winner's video. When I make a video on Wednesday night, I load it on Thursday, all right? I try to make the video in the 5:30 area. So if you leave a number at 6 o'clock, I don't care if you leave a number at 6 o'clock and you hit it on the head. You ain't gonna win. So it's over with. 5:30 on Wednesday nights, it's over with, all right? Because I had people leave numbers at 7 o'clock Wednesday night. I had people leave numbers on Thursday, all right? Wednesday night, it's over with. Appreciate y'all, guys. Make sure you're a subscriber. If that little block is black, you're not a subscriber, okay? Make sure you're a subscriber, okay? Appreciate y'all, guys. Hey, we'll see you next time. Fishing Lake Country.